Good morning. Congratulations for being here again. Another daily success practice begins. This is in the early days. As we talked about, you could do these exercises anywhere you want. All you need is a prop, maybe a towel or a mat in my case. So let's begin. Okay, I like to start with a cleansing breath. Let's do a couple of those. Remember, filling up a pitcher, right? You start by expanding your abdomen, bringing your diaphragm down, bringing the air into your lower part of your lungs, and then bring it all the way up to your chest. Hold there for a couple of seconds, and then breathe out heavily in the reverse direction, right? So you expel air from your chest first, the upper part of your lungs, all the way down to your abdomen, and then you push back with your abdominal muscles so that they push towards the spine to expel the last of the air. So let's take a couple of deep breaths. Excellent. Let's warm up our body a little bit. Get on all fours, tabletop position. Wag the tail of the dog. Oh, that feels good to start stimulating the spine a little bit. Let's do some cat-cows. So you begin by dropping your belly down, bringing your head back, taking a deep breath. It's your cow position, and then exhale out deeply. And reverse the arch. Go into a cat position with your back arched way up high, extending out your arms. Let's do 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Let's flip over. To do a couple of full body stretches. Begin by dorsiflexing your toes up towards your body, tightening up your quads, tightening up your abdomen, bringing your abdomen down towards your spine. Hands overhead, squeeze tight. Hold it for 3 seconds. Ready? Go. Relax. Let's do 2 more of those. Ready? Dorsiflex your toes, your quadriceps, your abdominal muscles, hands overhead, squeeze tight, hold. Excellent. One more time. Dorsiflex, quadriceps, abdominals, hands overhead, squeeze tight. Excellent. Another way to warm up your body is to bring your knees up towards your chest, put your hands on the top of your knees or put them on your shins. Just rock back and forth gently a couple of times to massage the lower back. Okay, excellent. Feet flat on the mat. We've got a couple different options here. As you know, we're going to start choosing those options as your daily success practice continues. But let's do 2 of the options today. So the first option is to bring your knees up towards your chest. Raise your head at the same time and take a deep breath through your nose. And then as you breathe out, drop your heels down to touch the mat. That's 1. Let's do 10 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a little bit more challenging when you come down to touch your toes, so that's an option for you as well. But let's move to the second variation of this exercise number 1 with your knees raised up, feet flat on the ground again. Straighten one leg, and then same thing, as you take your deep breath, you lift your head up, breathe in through your nose, and raise your leg. And then we'll drop it all the way down to the ground as you exhale and bring your head back down. That's 1. 1. Do 10 of these on each side. 2. Up. 3. Up, down 4. Up, down 5. Breathe in, up. Exhale, down. 6. Up. 7. Up. 8. Up. 9. Up. 10. Excellent. Switch legs now. Straighten that left leg out or the opposite leg, whatever one you started with. Lift the leg up. Keep the knees straight. Head up. Down. 1. Up. Down. Up. Down. Breathe in deeply. Down. Exhale. Up. Down. 5. Up. 6. Up. 7. Up. 8. Up. 9. Up. 10. Excellent. Now, doing that exercise, you could always just leave your head flat on the mat. You don't have to lift it up, but it's a really good exercise for strengthening your entire spine and your neck. So that's why we lift the head up as well. Okay, let's get ourselves up. Turn over in the tabletop position. You should have your props available. So take a prop, and I want you to get in the child's pose quickly. So you put something that you could sit on under your bum, or you could take a rolled up towel, put it across your legs, whatever works for you. If you can't come all the way down into this position, that's okay, you'll get there. And this is really good ultimately to get to this position because it allows a stretching, a full stretching all the way across your shins, all the way up through your quadriceps. It's really good to be able to get to this point. But even if you're up at this position, that's okay. No problem with that. Get yourself in the child's pose now. So when you're up in this position, tabletop position, put your hands out in front of you, walk your hands out in front of you, and come down. Bring your forehead down to the mat. Again, you can use a prop, put your forehead onto a prop like this, or a pillow, or a rolled up towel, whatever's comfortable for you. There's no right or wrong way to do it. So bring your forehead down to the mat. You'll see that my bum is up in the air a little bit. For those of you who can't get all the way down, I'm going to actually allow myself to come back down so that my bum comes onto my heels. Now we're in child's pose. This should feel really, really good for your lower back. This is a restorative pose, as we've talked about before. And it's really good to do anytime if you want to take a break, either after exercises or while we're doing a given exercise. Just get down into child's pose and take a couple of deep breaths. Let's take a couple of deep breaths right now. Breathe in through your nose. Hold it for a few seconds. Exhale, a deep sigh. It's not easy to breathe when you're down in this position, right? But that's okay. If you want, you can extend your legs out a little bit, extend your knees out a little bit. It's actually less strain on the back the further out you have your knees. So, and it also helps with breathing. It's a little bit easier to breathe this way. So you can drop your head down to the mat again, arms out in front of you. The other option, if it feels comfortable for you, is you could put your arms back along your shins with the palms of your hand facing up. Again, these are just options for you, whatever's comfortable for you. You'll get your own routine. This is your daily success practice. This is what living a lifestyle is all about. Having a program that works for you, doing something every single day. Because remember, it's those incremental, small changes in behavior and in your body that lead to huge results. But you got to do it consistently. Okay, one more deep breath from this position in child's pose. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out. Okay, let's get in our position for exercise number 2. If you have a mat, you can take your mat and fold it over. Get a little more comfort for your knees. If you have a towel, you can do the same thing and then bring the corners in. Get up in a kneeling position. Tighten up your glute muscles. Put your arms back. You could even cup your glutes if you want. You're going to take a deep breath through your nose, head back, and arch your back. You can feel a stretch across the whole front of your body, can't you? This should feel really good right now. Okay, and then you exhale. Bring your chin down to your chest. Arch forward slightly. We're going to do 21 of these. That's 1. Breathe in, back, arch. 2. Inhale. 3. Inhale. 4. Inhale. 5. Inhale. 6. Inhale. 7. Inhale. Exhale. 8. Inhale. Exhale. 9. Inhale. Exhale. 10. 11. 12. Exhale. Arch. Forward. 13. Inhale. 14. Inhale. 15. Inhale. 16. Inhale. 17. Inhale. 18. Inhale. 19. Inhale. 20. Inhale. 21. Okay, stay in this position right now. I want to do one more repetition of this exercise, and you're going to come all the way down this time. So watch me, and then you could do one along with me. Inhale back, chin to your chest, and then come all the way down. Catch yourself with your hands. Bring your forehead down to the mat. This actually feels really good for the lower back. You're down stretching it. So try that yourself. Starting position, inhale back, lean forward, come all the way down to the mat. That would be 1. Okay, fantastic. That does cause a little bit of a strain on the lower back, so let's do this. Get into child's pose. Again, put your prop behind your legs. Put your prop between your legs and sit on it, whatever's comfortable for you. Let's go down into child's pose and let's take 2 deep breaths. Walk your hands forward. Ready? Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. One more. Okay, fantastic. Get yourself up, flip yourself over. We're going to do exercise number 3. You know what to do here. Knees up, soles of your feet flat on the mat. Hands could be facing back. They could be facing forward like I am right now. And let's do 10 by just lifting our bodies up and then coming back down. And then we'll do 11 bridges after that. Okay, ready? Begin. Deep breath up, head back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excellent. 8, 9, 10. Okay. Lay yourself all the way back onto the mat. Keep your knees up again. Soles flat on the ground. You know what you're going to do here? Get your shoulders underneath your body. So tuck them in a little bit because we're going to do bridge pose right now. We're going to do 11 of these. These are a little bit more challenging, but you could do it. Hands flat. Deep breath in. Don't lift your neck up. Don't lift your head up in this case. Keep your head flat on the mat and your shoulders firmly planted on the mat as well. So let's begin. Deep breath and lift yourself up. Nice exhale out. Come down. That's 1. up, 2. Deep breath in, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10. One more, up, 11. Fantastic. Okay, bring your knees up towards your chest. This definitely causes a little bit of tension in the lower back, right? You probably feel it. Put your hands on your knees. Or if you want, you could come all the way forward and try to wrap your arms around your knees. That's a little bit harder, a little more challenging. You'll get there if you want someday. With your hands on your knees or your arms wrapped around your shins, just rock back and forth gently. Okay, get yourself back up into the seated position with your knees raised up, your soles flat. This is another really good way to relieve the tension in your lower back. Just windshield wipe your legs back and forth from side to side. Let's do 3 of those. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. If that's not enough for you, take your feet wider on the mat, still planted firmly onto the ground, and come all the way down with each leg as you windshield wiper. Switch to the other side. Let that shin come all the way down, the knee come all the way down to the mat. This feels really good, boy. It really stretches out. It's a little challenging, but that's okay. You'll get there if you want to someday. All right, let's do 2 more of those. 1, 1, 2, 2. Okay, fantastic. Flip yourself over. Get in a tabletop position. As you know, there's a couple of variations here. If you want, you could put a prop behind you. It may or may not be necessary for you. Walk your hands from this tabletop position forward, a couple of hand lengths. So you can come to this point where you bring your shoulders up over your hands and then come back. That would be 1. That's one option. The other option is walking your hands out a little bit further. Bring your shoulders over your hands, but allow your midsection, your abdomen, to drop down towards the mat as you come back with your head and take your deep breath. And then push back. That would be 1. Of course, the other option, depending on where you're at, is you could curl your toes under, push yourself up into down dog position. Maybe walk that dog a little bit, flex each of the legs to allow you to get into a good down dog position. In other words, an inverse V position. And then from here, you do the same thing. Bring your shoulders over your hands, but go all the way through a push-up position. Allow your midsection to come down towards the mat. Head up and back as you take your deep breath. And then with your abdominal muscles, push yourself back up, pull yourself back up into that reverse V. That would be 1 there. Okay, so I'm going to do the modified version, the one in the middle, the second one, that is. And we're going to do 21 of these. You do whichever one is comfortable for you. So let's begin by coming forward, head back, eyes up, deep breath in through your nose, and push back. That's 1. Forward, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5. Deep breath in, up, back 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10, up, 11, up, 12, up, 13. Deep breath in, up, push back 14, 15, up, 16, up, 17, up, 18, almost there, up 19, up 20, up 21. Fantastic. Now there's a little bit of a strain on your shoulders there, so get yourself into a seated position, sitting on your heels, or cross your legs in front of you, whatever's comfortable for you. And let's do some quick shoulder rotations, 3 of them, up and back, and then we'll do 3 up and forward. Up, back, down 1, up, back, down 2, up, back, down 3, forward, up, forward, down, up, forward, down. 1 more, up, forward, down. Excellent. You could even swing your arms in front of you and to your sides. Okay, let's take 2 cleansing breaths here because that does get you a little bit winded. So ready? Deep breath in. We're going to hold it now for 3 seconds once we take that deep breath. Okay, deep breath in. Expand your diaphragm. 1, 2, 3. Breathe out. Big sigh. Push back with your belly. It's 1. That's 2. 1 more time. That's 3. Fantastic, you did it. This is living a healthy lifestyle. Give yourself kudos for doing this. This is fantastic. I hope this was really helpful in your journey of living a healthy lifestyle. And hold on, because part 2 of your daily success practice is about to begin. Hello, I'm Robin Fate from the Foy Health Program. This is part 2 of your day 4 daily success practice, focusing on your cognitions, your mind, your thoughts. Let's start out like we did yesterday by giving yourself credit for your efforts in the last several days. It's not easy to slow down and focus on your thoughts. It's hard to be objective, to look at yourself from the outside, to look at yourself as the best friend you're giving advice to. It's hard to write down negative and self-sabotaging thoughts that you're having, and even harder to spend the time to actually go through the list of dysfunctional beliefs and see if any of those beliefs are the basis for your thoughts. Then, if you determine that your negative or self-sabotaging thoughts are based upon dysfunctional, unhelpful, or flawed beliefs, it's hard to give yourself best friend advice and come up with new thoughts that are positive, helpful, and goal-furthering. For all of these reasons, you need to give yourself credit. So briefly, close your eyes and repeat after me. Go ahead, close your eyes. I want a different result, so I am doing something different in my life. I am living a healthy lifestyle through my daily success practice. Every day I exercise my body and my mind. Through this process, I am achieving my burning desire. I deserve a huge amount of credit. Kudos for doing this. I am living a healthy lifestyle. Okay, open your eyes. By way of summary, you now know that you have a superpower, which is the ability to change your thoughts. But we have to ask ourselves, where do those thoughts come from? And they come from many different sources. When we are confronted with a situation that impacts our healthy lifestyle, or any situation as far as that goes, our thinking is a product of many things: our history, past experiences, of what we do regularly, in other words, what our habits are, the unique way in which we see the world, our perceptions, our perspective on life, and our memories and the things that trigger our emotions, both good and bad, also have an impact on our thoughts. All of these things influence, and are sources of our thoughts. And as we've learned, many times those thoughts are influenced by beliefs that are dysfunctional, unhelpful, and flawed. So as you continue to live a healthy lifestyle and you're confronted with decisions which impact your healthy lifestyle, slow down. Think about what is going through your mind and remain aware of the sources of your thoughts. This will help you live a healthy lifestyle for the rest of your life. Being aware of your thoughts and knowing some of the sources of your thoughts goes to the first C of the 3C method that you've learned in the past couple of days. Catch it, check it, and change it. Once you're able to catch those thoughts, remember to check the thought by giving it the sniff test. Checking for BO. The B of the BO will remind you to think of beliefs. What beliefs are your thoughts based upon? And the O from BO will remind you to think of whether your thoughts are objective. In other words, based in fact. Is your thought unduly influenced by feelings and emotions? Do your best as you face healthy lifestyle decisions to use the 3C method and practice this method as much as you can. It'll soon become second nature for you. And once you change your thoughts, your feelings and behaviors will change, which will allow you to live a healthy lifestyle for the long term. Let's talk about the to-do list from yesterday. On page 23 of your success journal, you wrote down the why behind your desire to live a healthy lifestyle. And that why, the reason you want to become healthy, is what we call your burning desire. It may be that you want to be more mobile, flexible, and healthy enough to play with your children or grandchildren. It may be that you want to start traveling or hiking or biking or picking up some other hobby. Or maybe you want to live longer than your parents or other family members to break that cycle of diabetes or obesity or some other chronic disease that is actually preventable, so that the next generation in your family are not plagued with that disease. Or maybe it's for yourself, so you can see your kids graduate from high school or college or even get married. Whatever it is, you've identified a burning desire. Or maybe you've identified more than one burning desire. This will be the first item on your to-do list for today. Turn to page 1 of your success journal, front and center in your success journal, and on that page create a heading called Burning Desire. Under that heading, write down or transfer your burning desire from page 23 to page 1. This is the reason you're living a healthy lifestyle. In addition to achieving your burning desire, there are many other benefits that will accrue to you from living a healthy lifestyle. Your second to-do list item for today is to identify those additional benefits. So below your burning desire on page 1 of your success journal, create a second heading called Additional Benefits of Living a Healthy Lifestyle. And to the right of that, create a column called Emotions, Feelings. Your second to-do list item is to write down additional benefits that will accrue to you because you are living a healthy lifestyle. And in the column to the right of each benefit, write down the emotion or feeling that you will experience from that benefit. If you go to the Community tab on our YouTube channel, Benefits of a Healthy Lifestyle Sample Chart. This sample will give you some good ideas, and you may want to add some of those suggestions from the sample chart to your own additional benefits list. Finally, the third item on the to-do list is to listen to at least 2 of the motivational audio tracks from the Foy Health YouTube channel, whether it's on your way to work, on your way back from work, while you're at work, or at lunch, or in the evening, but listen to at least 2 of them. Personally, I have the entire list queued up on my phone, and I just hit play to go through the entire series, or as much of it as I can at any given time. This will be super motivational and energizing for you. Plus, it's one of the ways that you'll set or actually reprogram your mental software so that the theme that plays for you, the theme that drives the 90% of your 60,000 thoughts per day, in other words, your subconscious thoughts, will be productive and goal-furthering. Do it. It'll be very healthy for you. I guarantee you. The whole series of motivation audio tracks is set up for you on the YouTube channel as well. That's all I've got for you today. I hope this was super helpful as you continue on your healthy lifestyle journey. I'll see you in the morning.